One more time.
One more time to lose it.
Last time.
It's been 6 years since I've had I've had a quad, and I've never touched a quint, which is just the addition of this little drum in the back.
You've never touched a quint, and you're going to play this today.
Yep.
That's pretty impressive.
How many people
You credit your Spooner education for that.
Yes, I absolutely do. I credit Spooner with the ability for me to play this little extra drum.
Come on,
I don't know where I am.
the program. As soon as we finish here this afternoon, we've been invited to a picnic down at St. Francis, thanks to the trombone section, I think it was, wasn't it? Or most of the trombones?
Just try
At least the trombones.
You're welcome.
Will you stand up as well?
Anyway, yes, there's a picnic. Brats, hot dogs, cake, chips. We got water down there. So just stop by, have a little snack. We can all stand around and chat and visit with each other. And we can give Mr. Fitz his hugs and kisses, okay? So come on down to St. Francis when you're done. Okay.
We'll remind you right at the end again, too. Any other announcements?
My sister and I are sitting at the Corner House Pub tonight at 7 if people want to come after the barbecue.
7 o'clock, Corner Pub.
When you're part of a band, it doesn't matter who's Republican, who's Democrat. It just brings everybody together, right?
No politics involved, you know, and there's no meanness or anything like that, you know. Everybody is just on a high.
And the first thing he says to them is, first thing on my list is have fun.
There's one thing to keep in mind, you're not getting a grade today. You're going to have fun, right?
Hire more mute bands.
Where's our percussion section? Can you give me a roll-off for Spooner?
I want to hear some cowbell.
Yes.
Cowbell.
Roll-off. Spooner.
when we heard that sound. And we said, oh, this is unreal. And now every year it's maintained, I think each year, because of the repeat 60% or whatever it would have been.
Is really about the Fitzgeralds and Amy Greenfield. I mean, they have done such an amazing job together. We have people that come from all over the country, you know, and so you know that it means something. Band means something to everybody, something a little different. Sometimes they weren't happy and they didn't stay for 4 years, but even if they didn't stay for 4 years in band, they would still be invited to come here, which is really, really cool.
When the decision was made to bring the alumni back together, it was just like a new breath of fresh air to the whole program.
It really united the community. Yeah.
Right.
Because it's such a big band, and it's just so nice to see a big, full band and people that are all Spooner connected and Spooner grown, and I just think, you know, it's a sense, the whole community, you know, they grew this band, they made this band, they own this band, and, you know, it's just big and beautiful, it sounds good, and it looks good, and, yeah, we're all wearing smiles on our face. We might not play every single note correctly, but we'll try. But big band, big sound, it's good stuff.
What is the feeling like from the first time to now? Is it the same kind of goosebumps?
Well, every time is special in its own way, and every time you start marching down that road, you just get this wonderful, happy feeling, and this sense of pride in your heart just swells. And you see people waving and cheering and hollering, and some people know your name, and some people don't know your name, but they're hollering to Mr. Fitz on the side, and I mean, it's just great every single time. It's just great. It's a rush. It's wonderful.
I know that last year, several of us were asked by someone from another city, would your band consider coming to our town? And it's like, well, no, sorry, we don't go anywhere else, but we would pay you to come. It's like, no, we only do this for our town. You know, so they wanted to know about that. They wanted to know how we got organized, so I was able to tell them a little bit about that. No idea where they were from. I don't know if they've done it or not, but we're an inspiration. The band is an inspiration to other cities also.
So here's the big question. Now that you're done, what happens now? Do you know anything
it's a
about
wait and see. You know, there's a lot of time now between now and next year, and I don't think we want to anticipate anything. We just want to do a good job tomorrow and let this kind of go into the sunset for us. And
It's a big job. It really is. And you think you have so many people in we want a lot of brass and a lot of percussion. You think you have them nailed down, and then, oh, they'll call up and say, you know, there's a family emergency, no, I can't do it. And so it's back and forth until, you know, we lost one yesterday, but I gained two. So, you know, you just never know what you have or what you're going to get.
It's really tough logistics because of the percussion, if nothing else. You know, we have to borrow everything because we don't have a kitty. We don't want a kitty, but the cooperation of this year now, it was our own Spooner School and the Shell Lake. I couldn't get by without Cumberland and Spooner and Shell Lake to get our equipment.
Message from the trombone section and probably everybody. You can't let it get away from you on 1,000 dances. These are old people, they say. You're going way too quick on it. Hold it back. Okay? Trombones, let me hear you at 43. This is what we're talking about. Listen. Trombones, 43. 1, 2, ready, go. So the rumors are all rumors. We want to see another alumni band next year, okay? That is important to get passed around because somehow somebody had it going that we were going to drop a year. No, okay?
How you feeling, Joe?
Hard to say. It's going to be fun.
Bittersweet?
That's a good word, bittersweet. Yeah.
So how many years have you done this, Stacy?
Only my second year, unfortunately.
So why'd you come back?
Because I got jealous and nostalgic watching everybody else do it and figured I should be out there.
That's right. There you go. Here we are, 5 years.
Can you believe it? It's 5 years and we've grown. Didn't even know new graduates, new members. We have 14 new ones this year. Joe turned 80, which is awesome. His last year, the finale. Maybe we can convince him. Otherwise, it's been a blast. It's been super fun. We're going to keep it going. And we're grateful for everybody that comes back, their families, their friends, everybody that cheers us on. It's still fun.
Cool. Do you have a plan B if you got some people in the wings waiting to help with this?
There's been some discussion. I don't know that it's been a confirmation, but I'm a pretty good salesperson, and we'll try to negotiate and stimulate whomever to step up, and we'll try to make it happen because it's an awful fun tradition. I think the excitement's just, it's different every year because we get new people that don't understand what we're doing until they get here, and then they see it, feel it, and want to be a part of it. So that's been very cool. And it's fun to have family members joining, so now we have new alums, and that's been really cool.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, been the best. I think what's been fun is seeing newbie people come back and then newbies join us.
Here we go.
Here we go. Year 5.
Smart, Terry.
S-H-S-R, 1, 2, 3, get!
Jane.
I'm Jane. I'm Rebecca. And this is my first year doing this, even though Jane pressured me to do it.
I'm a 5-timer, got my 5-year pin.
Yes, and she always pressured me to do it, and then I decided one night, probably after a cocktail, that I was going to message Joe and Joni, and thanks for the opportunity. I've had a ball, and I've enjoyed even the little connections and text messages and following it, so it's been a great experience. So thanks for doing this.
It's just fun.
It's just fun.
Oh man, I'm so proud to be in this band. Well, you know my story from before. You know, I thought that I could play. The first year I didn't know about it. The second year I thought I could pick up my clarinet and play it. And I found out that I picked it up and it was like, oh, what notes are they? What are those notes over there? How do I play it? So I was a water girl. And then the third year I started to play, practiced it starting in January. Last year I started practicing in about May. This year was a little bit later, but I'm ready.
And this is your mom? Yes. Awesome. So what's that like to do this together?
It's something that you can't really have the opportunity to do anywhere else, and not many parents can do that with their daughters.
And it's an honor to do it for Mr. and Mrs. Fitz.
So this is our oldest son, Alex. He graduated in 2011. Also an alumni band member. So 2 generations.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Pretty exciting to be here.
Yeah. How does it, is it kind of surreal, Alex? Are you kind of like...
Yeah, the experience over a couple of years has been interesting because they watched me march all through my high school career, and then I got to watch them do the alumni band for the past couple of years. And now we're doing it together, which is this awesome combination.
So what keeps you guys coming back to this?
Well, I'm big on tradition. I love tradition. And then also just reconnecting with people. You see them once a year. I think the older I get, the more I feel like I should become more connected to my roots and my beginning. So
Joni is relentless and Artie is always, you're doing this, aren't you? Not are you doing this, but you're doing this, aren't you? So and it's such a good reason to just get together. I mean, even if it wasn't marching and it was basket weaving or something, and we, like he says, tradition, and we're all going to be there. And now this new one of just everybody showing up and singing and laughing together last night was just a good, that's great.
Jack Redding kept coming back, but he's been a no-show for the last couple of years.
Because he's got kids now.
Yeah.
Little kids. Well, you have
But
kids.
no, I wouldn't miss it for anything. It's a lot of fun. Just fun seeing everybody and getting the horn out and getting on the horn again.
Is it easier than it used to be?
It is, although I had trouble like breathing this week. My lungs were out.
Everybody's getting old.
Remember the keystrokes?
It's the marching and the hot and everything.
Yeah, the heat.
Yeah. What keeps you coming back?
Because I love band and I love Mr. Fitzgerald. And I just like what we did because we did it as a group and it was good, you know. And they still are good. I mean, I can't believe after a year they can still play those things as well as they do.
How cool is that, huh? Yeah, that's special right there.
Your talent excel into superstardom and
Yeah. So yes, on Facebook I knew Jason has a passion for music and usually is skedaddling right after the alumni band, right, to go to some sort of musicians camp, guitar camp, something like that, and has been continuing to build his expertise in music. Saw that he was doing a few shows and thought what better way to try to not only draw a crowd but support him than to put him on the main stage at the block party. And Jason's our opener for GB Late out of Minneapolis tonight.
Awesome. How does that feel?
It's going to be weird because it's a hometown thing. So I'm excited. I used to go see GB actually back in like the 90s when I lived in Minneapolis before. So it's interesting to play with him. It's a small community in Minneapolis, so everybody knows everybody, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Do you have any special message you want to say, or?
Well, if there's any other alumni out there, it's not that hard. I realize it looks hard, but it's not. Please come and join us as many years as we can. If you can't play an instrument anymore, they will find a thing for you to do.
So Mushroom walks into the bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve your type here." He says, "What do you mean? I'm a fun guy." Oh God, that's a good one.
What do you like about your instruments?
The fact that Joni Fitz fixed it, because I was ready to throw this thing out. I said, this horn sucks more than blows. And she said, well, let me put my hands on it. And she blessed it with her Catholic hands and did some
tape on
prayer,
there?
tape.
Yeah, a little tape
prayer.
on there. Yeah.
And,
I got tape on mine too.
Yeah.
Joni Fitz tape.
Yeah.
Oh, that for your
special.
life.
Must be special Jesus tape.
Maybe. Something.
You're lousy hollerers.
Is there anything else more important than me right now?
No. Your wife.
You don't know how true that is, buddy.
Cody and I grew up together. We met in first grade, but we played in band together starting in 6th grade. And started dating in high school.
What was it, the trombone?
Yeah, I was really attracted to a trombone.
My favorite thing is you can store things in the bell. You can put water, lots of things in there. And I get a necklace with it. So those are two things I love.
Is that a necklace or a lanyard?
They're lined up. Semantics.
I had a whole monologue planned for this.